What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of For the Lulz. We have a special guest today, Jay's son. Do you want to say your son's name, or on podcast?
No. There could be weirdos.
Yeah, that's true. Just say it. Do his. Can we call him by his initials? Let's do it by his initials.
Why don't I just give him a code name?
Okay.
So I like to call him. Like to call him Little Turd, because he's really annoying. So we'll just call him Little Turd.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your son has a lot of hair. This is the first time I've actually seen your son.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm trying out this new infant insert. Oh, actually, this could be a sponsor.
Yeah, sponsor them. Sponsor them. What's
I forget which.
Just read it off.
Oh, it's called Ergo Baby.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be trying this because I need to be gaming, and the baby makes it really inconvenient to do that.
Is your wife
But
okay with you doing this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there's an infant insert, so you can't just put him in the carrier. You have to put an infant insert to kind of help support him.
Yeah.
And so the idea is at nighttime, I can still play video games and then just take care of the baby.
Do you have a rocking chair?
Yeah, we have swings, but you're not supposed to just keep the baby there unsupervised.
No. Do you have if you sit in a rocking chair and just so you can have constant movement while we're doing this podcast?
Oh yeah, no. This is going to be my constant movement.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or do you have do you have one of those exercise balls so you can kind of bounce up and down on it?
Yeah, but dude, he's asleep now, so the slightest movement,
perfect,
just standing up could trigger him.
All right. So what episode is this? Yeah. Episode 12 or something, or I lost track, dude.
12 or 13. It depends, because we had
and we keep losing.
Cut short.
We keep losing more viewers. At this point, we probably have one viewer left.
Whoa, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not doing this for the fame and fortune.
Oh, I am.
In the last episode, or the same episode, we were just talking about, fame's bad because you're gonna have, 200 people asking for your selfie, and you're just trying to take a shit.
I'm not gonna be like an asshole celebrity though, so it'll be different. I would do things differently. I do want us to become famous so we can show other celebrities how to act when you're famous.
Oh no, I'm gonna be a dick too.
Oh, dude.
Just listen to that song by this guy named Eminem. He's a rapper.
Yeah.
There's a song called "The Way I Am."
Yeah.
And yeah, he just talks about not being able to take a shit. It's very very relatable.
Okay.
I have empathy.
Yeah.
For his plight.
Hey, your connection is a little bit bad right now. What are you on internet or your cell phone right now?
I'm on Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay, but not your cell phone internet.
No.
Oh, because I was going to say if you have spotty internet via your cell phone carrier, I highly recommend our this week's sponsor, T-Mobile. T-Mobile, thanks for sponsoring this week's podcast. T-Mobile also has a cool feature called T-Mobile Tuesdays, where you can get free stuff on Tuesdays by just being a T-Mobile. Did you see the back of my shirt there? I don't know if I turned around enough.
But why don't you turn around again?
Okay.
Let me make sure. Let me make sure it's visible.
Is it on screen?
So, okay, that says T-Mobile Tuesdays.
Correct. Yep. Free stuff every
Tuesday.
Tuesday. So if you have T-Mobile as your carrier, you can download the T-Mobile Tuesday app and let me log in right now and let's tell you the free stuff that you could be getting as a T-Mobile subscriber.
That was a great transition.
Just log into their app, right? Their T-Mobile Tuesdays app, and so this week there's $5 off a movie ticket, and they also have T-Mobile touchscreen gloves. When it's the winter and you're trying to use your phone and stuff with gloves, unless you have the special gloves, you can't use them. So T-Mobile's hooking everyone up this week. This coming Tuesday. Your internet froze or something. No, you're just not moving. Okay, you're good.
No, I'm just the baby. The baby is fidgeting, so I got to be very careful.
Okay.
Jeez.
So
wait, so you said I get free gloves?
Well, if you're a T-Mobile user and you download their app on Tuesday, you can go to this. Wow. You can download the app. You show them you are a member on a T-Mobile subscriber at their store, and you get free gloves, dude. So you can use your cell phone.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So T-Mobile, dude, thanks for the sponsor this week. And if you join T-Mobile anytime, just use the code word for the lulz. You get $5 off your first month's bill.
Sweet.
T-Mobile Tuesdays. Yep. So yeah, what do we got going on this week?
Oh, I was just thinking, what does AT&T do? Because, is it...
Oh, I don't know, dude.
Like, cause T-Mobile Tuesdays, that's really catchy. But like, what AT&T,
I don't know, they don't do anything. None of the other carriers do anything.
AT&T, like I'm trying to think what would be clever,
I don't
but
know. Sprint is merging with T-Mobile. I think
oh, okay.
there's a big thing recently.
See, Sprint works because you could do Sprint Sundays.
Or
But I'm
Sprint
trying to,
Saturdays or Sprint Saturdays.
yeah, yeah, but like, what's AT&T? AT&T kind of just screwed themselves.
Well,
They
AT&T
picked a
doesn't.
poor name.
TNT is not a valuable. Doesn't value their customers enough to do any kind of
Yeah, no,
promotional giveaways. Uh,
right.
that's why we only accept sponsorships from T-Mobile. AT&T, if you want to give us a sponsorship, we won't accept it because
Oh no, stop!
we don't
No,
stand by your product.
no. Jeez.
What?
Oh God.
What?
You're killing all our
I'm
sponsor
telling you, you
deals.
have to have values, dude. This is like the life of being famous, dude. You can't just be a sellout. That's called being a sellout.
You you absolutely should be a sellout. Like
You you
the
wanna
second you can cash out.
you wanna support stuff that you would never actually use.
You remember? Did I tell you this? I don't know if I raised this last time, but when the Black Eyed Peas adopted Fergie and became gigantic, it's the same idea. You just you gotta sell out ASAP.
No, dude, I'm never gonna sell out, dude. I stand by all my morals. Blue Apron also don't sponsor us. We don't want
Oh
your stuff.
God. No.
What was the other thing that we said that we didn't approve of? I can't remember. There's that one podcast when I just went on a rant about stuff that we don't support.
Yeah. AT&T, we can still do a private sponsorship
Nope,
deal.
nope, nope.
Don't worry
nope,
about it. Don't worry about it.
Nope, nope,
Don't worry about AT&T and Blue Apron.
nope. We don't
That's
want.
great.
We don't want you guys.
I like money. Give you the monies.
You don't need it, dude. Your son's gonna support you later on in life. You won't need any kind of future funds.
Yeah, hopefully. All right. So I
right.
don't know if this is going to be a new episode or the same, but we're just going to pretend it's a new
Oh,
episode.
cut this
what
part.
are,
Censor that part. This is a brand new episode, brand new day. Um,
Oh, right.
so, okay. So I'm getting exciting news. So I have an adoption date to go to the kennel to go find a dog. That's gonna be this coming Saturday. Well, 1 week from now. 1 week from now. So I'm starting to buy all the supplies. I'm getting very nervous that I'm like not gonna have the stuff that I need
No, it's fine.
when the
man.
dog
Like I
finally gets
said,
there.
it's 10 times easier than raising a baby.
I don't know,
So
dude. I mean, dogs are hard, man. Dogs are they need
no,
exercise.
it's
Your
fine.
baby doesn't need exercise. I need to feed my dog. I would need to remember to feed my dog versus your baby that will cry and you just know to feed him.
Nah, the dog will start whining too. Although you're not starting with a puppy, so
No, we're getting an
yes,
adult dog.
starting with a puppy is pretty annoying, but that's fine. You got as long
Okay.
as you have the basics, you don't need to worry about anything.
So,
Like you got a leash.
I got a dog
some
bed. I don't have the
food.
leash yet. I need to find a good leash
Yeah,
off
a
Amazon.
leash is pretty important.
But what kind of leash though, dude? I mean,
What?
there's so many kinds.
What? Just buy a leash.
There's too many kinds. There's too many kinds on Amazon. I
What do you
can't.
mean there's
I'm
too
reading
many
all the
kinds?
reviews and stuff. Whenever I buy
Why are you
something,
reading?
I always
It's a freaking leash. You're
I
overthinking.
no. I've been reading all these reviews on poop bags and stuff. I want them to be
They're poop bags. They're just
environmentally friendly.
plastic.
I want them to be
No,
environmentally friendly.
they're all plastic.
But I also don't want my
Which,
finger to go through the bag and touch a bunch of shit. So,
like, what? I don't understand. Like, all poop bags are plastic. They're all the same. It's
well, I
commodity.
mean, what if I buy the biocompostable ones, dude?
The what?
The
Okay.
biodegradable ones that biodegrade faster. I mean, everything is biodegradable to some extent, but plastic just takes a very long time. I want one,
What is it? Like 5 million years?
yeah, something like that. So I don't know. I got.
And so how quickly do the biodegradable ones?
Oh, that's
degrade?
if you
Like-
heat treat them instantly, but that means you'd also have to heat up all that shit that's inside the bag. So I don't know.
Ugh.
I don't know. Maybe the better thing to do is just to get the scoop. You know what I'm talking about? The scoop and the little
But then where are you gonna place the scoop? Because now it's always gonna be dirty.
I'll just leave it in the garage in my apartment. It'll just smell like shit in my apartment building's
Ugh.
garage all the time. I don't know. Do you recommend for adult dogs? Do you recommend those dog pads for accidents or just cleanup?
Oh, you're talking about puppy pads?
Yeah, I mean you have a small dog. I'm getting a 60-pound greyhound adult.
The one issue I found with puppy pads, at least when they're puppies, is that they'll rip them to pieces.
Oh.
If you have a dog and he's not getting enough exercise, you could come home and find the pads have been torn up.
And there's a bunch of
And-
gel inside or something.
And the dog, you might be able to train the dog to go on the puppy pad, but it's kind of hard if he's already a grown up because he's probably used to, like, dogs are, by that age they already know where they are supposed to go potty,
Well,
so it might be harder to reverse train them to.
so here's one thing I'm nervous about. Like how so like, when I go somewhere, I know when I'm inside or outside. Does the dog know that? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Do you know what I
I
mean?
guess.
Like if I go, I know when I'm outside, and I know when I'm inside. But does the dog know that when he comes into my apartment for the first time that this is not like an area where he should be taking a dump?
No, you're gonna have to. It depends, because I don't know if your dog's potty trained. Like, did you ask?
Yeah, they are. They are, but they know in their specific environment when they should be taking a dump or not.
No, it's not about them. It's like about like what surface they go in. Like some dogs, they're trained to only go on grass.
Oh, okay.
Some are trained to go on newspapers.
Ah, I see.
But that's what I'm saying. Like if he's been trained to go on grass, like if you get a puppy, he's not gonna know to use the puppy pad.
I see. I see.
Like
Okay.
you're gonna have to teach him that,
I see. Okay.
and that'll be harder. Versus,
Okay.
or otherwise, if he only goes potty outside, you're just gonna have to be able to come home in time to take
Okay.
him out.
So, do you have any recommendations for poop bag brands that are like?
No, they're
Easy.
commodity. It's
Okay.
just a plastic bag. Man.
Can you send me a
Like,
link later? Send me a link later.
what the? I just go to Petco and I just
Send me a link later.
like
What about
like
Amazon?
literally
Amazon
like
Basics?
literally no. When I got my dog, like my first dog like 10 years ago, I literally just went to the pet store and I picked like 2 dog dishes,
Uh-huh.
like the dog food that the vet recommended,
Uh-huh.
a leash,
Uh-huh.
just any leash. It didn't matter.
Oh, I don't know. They seem like they have very different reviews on Amazon.com.
You're like over. They're poop bags.
I got a
They're
dog bed. I
commodity.
got a dog bed. I got some of that enzymatic cleaner that you recommended.
I didn't recommend. I'm just saying like I see that at the Petco and Pet Mart.
Wait, you don't buy that?
No, I do buy that.
Okay.
But like I think that's the only one that I see at stores. Like I'm not even aware of the other
Okay.
cleaners. That's
Okay.
just the one I get.
So I got all those things. I still, like I said, I need the leash, the poop bags. What else do I need? Before this dog comes into my apartment.
Like the food, and then
They're gonna give us like a couple days supply of food.
yeah, and then your dog's really big. So like for my dogs, which were small, I got like a little carrying kennel.
Oh.
So that way, like when I would go like driving, I could put them in the car.
Oh,
put
I
them
have
in the kennel.
we have a car like it goes into the back seat and it protects the back seats kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, but you really don't need that much stuff. Like you're overanalyzing it. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Piece of
I
cake.
need to get some dog shampoo and conditioner.
I guess. Like, are you gonna like bathe them very frequently?
Like every day.
I think that's too much.
Okay, every other day.
I think that's still too much.
Okay, every
'cause-
week, probably every week.
Something like that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And
Yeah. No, it's fine. Yeah. Don't need to overthink it.
I don't know. I just want to have a good dog. I don't know. Be a good owner. um. Yeah. All right. When do you have to get a pet license? I could probably Google all this, I suppose, but you're an expert, so.
Yeah. It was really lame because like all of a sudden I got this notice I had
Uh-huh.
to buy a pet license.
Uh-huh.
I think that was something recent they added like 5 or 6 years ago.
No, that's
right?
been around forever, dude. You've always had a license for your dog.
Oh, okay.
But
Like,
without, I mean,
oh.
I obviously like, I don't have to have it when I get the dog, right? I can like, I have like a week or something.
Yeah, no, I mean, well, you could just kind of go under the radar, but
Okay.
I didn't actually just say that. So.
Oh, where
I
do
think
you,
that
what kind of tags do you have on your dogs?
I never got tags. I just got a microchip.
Okay, but you need like a little tag, I think, right?
No, just get a microchip.
I'll buy a tag. Do they have those little
It's-
engraver tag things, like engraver machines at like
yeah, you
Petco?
can go to Fred Meyer, but but I really recommend you get an RFID chip.
They have them. They
Like,
have. They're chipped. They're chipped.
You get them at the vet, and they just scan them, and they know exactly where to return the dog
But-
to.
But I want, I want the other thing too. So
Okay, yeah, you can get tags. There's no wrong way, man. Get the tags.
I want everything,
They
dude.
should.
I want multiple levels of protection.
Okay, yeah, no, that's good.
Okay.
So, I think like I would be concerned about like if the dog's super high energy. I don't know anything about your breed, but if
They're
it's
low.
like a new environment,
They're low energy.
Oh, really? Okay, because like my dogs, like they tore up everything in the house.
Oh Jesus! You got puppies though.
Especially, yeah, especially the puppy pads. Like, I did train them to poop and pee on them, but then sometimes they would just shred them to pieces by the time I came home, so there'd be pee and poop and shredded newspaper
That's disgusting.
and pads everywhere. It's,
You have I'm gonna get a webcam so I can like talk to the dog when I'm at work.
oh, that's cool. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Start bouncing a little bit.
Okay.
Crisis
what's
averted.
What's the next topic?
Oh.
We probably only have a couple more minutes.
Oh my god. What YouTube channels have you been watching recently? Anything good?
I don't really watch YouTube that much. Uh-oh.
No, just bounce. Just bounce. Just bounce. He's good.
Nope. Okay.
Oh. Is this it?
Hold on. No, it's not it.
Yeah. Show us how you. Okay. Yeah.
I'm just gonna stand up.
Nice. You did it.
I'm just gonna stand up.
Nice, dude.
And then I'm just
You're
gonna
parenting
walk
and
around a little
podcasting
bit.
at the same time. This is what a gift.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I don't really watch YouTube.
Are you serious?
That much. Yeah, like.
Oh, because you have that issue where you binge watch stuff, and then so like on YouTube you binge watch like forever.
No, like I guess I'll watch like chess stuff, and then.
You have a YouTube
like,
channel for chess that you recommend for people?
The St. Louis Chess Club, but I don't know why we're driving away traffic from us.
Oh, I don't know. I think it's good. We have partnerships with others. The big thing now is like YouTube channels. Big YouTube channels will invite other YouTube channels.
Right.
Or like Twitch. Twitch people stream together all the time. It just helps the community grow, dude. So we can't.
Yeah.
The only person I want to drive views from is Joe Rogan because he stole our topics.
Whoa. Joe Rogan, if you want to invite me on the show.
No, Joe Rogan, we don't support your podcast. Don't ever invite us.
Joe Rogan.
Don't ever invite us.
Please invite me. Please.
Speaking of Joe Rogan, are you excited for Conor versus Cowboy?
I don't know enough about that. Like, Cowboy basically fights every few months, right?
I'm not sure. He's like one of the more.
He's very active.
Yeah, he just kind of fights. So he's like a lot of people are very selective.
He's always fighting, so I'm just worried, like, because he's taken so much damage already. But then on the other hand, like Conor, like hasn't fought in forever.
When's the last time Conor fought? I'm trying to remember. I guess we could look this up.
When he got stomped by Khabib.
Oh, that's right. And then he punched that old man, dude. That was a fight.
Oh, you know what's funny is apparently that guy wasn't even old.
He was like 40 or something, right? But he just like was an alcoholic.
He was like 50, but yeah, like that's why you don't want to drink too much alcohol.
Yep.
Maybe that's why I didn't want to drink Conor's whiskey.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
You did it, dude. You're so skilled at this now.
That's because I have had a lot of practice and sleepless nights.
Yeah.
It's been rough.
When's the last time you slept like a full night?
Never.
Yeah,
right.
What?
Yeah, right, dude. Babies only sleep for 3 to 4 hours at a time.
Oh, jeez, dude. Are you sure?
And that's if you're lucky. That's only if you're lucky, dude. Like a newborn baby, they're only going to sleep 3 to 4 hours, but usually, sometimes they'll just wake up every hour, and they won't go back to bed. You've already fed them. You've already changed their diaper. You've burped them, but they just won't go back to sleep, and there's nothing you can do.
Wow. Not like...
And this is why, like, you know, you read these stories about parents shaking their babies to death, and then, you know, when you read them, you're very judgmental, and then you have a kid of your own, and you're like, oh, I'm not saying it's okay.
Yep.
But I understand. Yeah.
How many more kids are you guys gonna have?
Ugh. I don't know, man. This has been pretty tiring.
Oh.
Originally I wanted 2, but
yeah.
I don't know if I would be equipped to handle that. Like to have a second kid and deal with this, plus raise him too.
Yeah.
Because like by the time we have him, he'll probably be 2. And like a 2-year-old has their own set of problems, and then also raising another newborn. I don't know, man. This could be the final one.
You had 2 dogs for a while. This is something.
Yeah.
This is probably very similar, I'm sure. The guy who did our like adoption visit, right, for dogs, he was like telling me how having 2 dogs is actually not double the work of having like a single dog. Is that what you find?
100% correct. Okay. Yes.
Interesting.
But I am worried having 2 kids is like 5 times the work.
It probably is. It probably is.
Kind of my suspicion.
Yeah.
But yeah, the cool thing about having 2 dogs is that they have someone to play with each other, so they're not as lonely when you're at work. And You just take them out potty at the same time. You scoop up both the poop. You feed them at the same time. It's not like that much extra work.
Interesting.
And the benefit is they can play with each other.
Yeah, that's what the pro of getting 2 greyhounds is. Greyhounds they're used to being together with other dogs, so getting 2 is just like.
Oh, okay. I would say have your dog for like
not
a
gonna
month
get 2.
and see.
Not gonna get 2. But
Okay, you're not okay. I'm just saying, like, if you're considering it, just see how you do with one first.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So
Alright.
anyways, you don't watch any YouTube at all.
No, I watch like chess and I watch MMA. Oh, we were talking about Cowboy. Yeah, I don't. What's your prediction for that fight?
I don't know. I would say Cowboy. I think Connor's time is over, but
Think so?
I don't know. It's hard to say.
But because like Cowboy, like he takes so many fights that
does, yeah.
he
He has a lot of
he might have
losses.
just
Yeah.
he just might have taken too much damage, right?
Yeah.
Like
Just worn
but
out.
then Connor really hasn't fought in a while.
Yeah. I don't know. That
Oh.
fight's in January or something.
Yeah.
We should do a post podcast after that fight.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously I'm more interested in the Khabib versus Tony fight.
When is it at?
That's in April.
Oh, that's
So
fine,
hopefully
so.
it happens because it's already been canceled.
What happened?
Right?
I didn't follow this closely. What happened with their You know how like there was that whole ish fight after their first fight, right? And then they got banned for a while. What happened with all that?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, because
Wait, they got banned?
yeah, because remember Khabib like his like entourage jumped in and then one of them sucker punched Conor or something from what I remember.
Oh, you're talking about the by that time, like the Tony and Khabib fight had already been canceled 4 times, right? So,
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, like because this is their 5th time trying to do the fight.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. No, what happened was Conor was trashing Khabib's family. and
Well, I
religion
mean that was
and
before the
everything.
fight. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
It's too much, dude. Too much.
Yeah, it was too much.
This
And
goes
then
back to
Khabib
our
just
last
jumped the
podcast. We were
cage.
talking about
Yeah.
asshole celebrities. Conor McGregor is definitely an asshole.
Oh yeah, he's a terrible person.
Yeah. See.
Horrible human.
I'll
being.
never root for him.
Yeah.
I never want him.
Yeah.
Aren't you a John Jones fan though?
What? No.
Oh, I don't
was
know.
wrong
I
with
recall
you?
you saying you were a John Jones fan, dude. You were like all in
When
John for
the
Bones.
hell? When the hell did I ever say that?
One
You're trying
night
to
when you were
start
drunk,
fake-
you're like, I love John Jones, and I
You're
support him.
trying to start fake news.
No, I don't think so. I think you said that once.
Cause trouble.
At Pop-
That dude's a piece of shit. He did a hit and run.
And he's a
the only
pedophile?
reason the only reason he came back was because like he forgot his weed.
No,
Because otherwise he wouldn't have returned.
I think he left his cell phone in the car or something.
No, he left his weed in the car because like he was coked up and drunk and he hit some woman, like a pregnant woman.
Yeah.
He only came back to grab his weed so it wouldn't be incriminating. I don't know about this pedophile
No, he left
thing.
his. I think he left his wallet in there.
No, it was to go back and get the weed. I'll look it up.
But the cops knew it was him because he left his ID in there or something, right? Something really
Yeah, he's
stupid
just-
like that.
He's just an awful human being.
He is very
Like,
talented
he's
fighter,
been giving
but yes.
so many chances. No, I hate that guy.
Well,
Daniel Cormier all day, every day.
I don't know. I don't really like DC either.
DC, 100%.
I don't know.
All day,
I don't
every
like
day.
either of them, to be honest. And this is again, it's not a racist thing.
One is a wholesome, like good man, who is a force for good.
I don't
in the
know.
world.
I think DC was shit talking a lot too, and I don't know. I wish that UFC fighters would never shit talk and would just like fight.
No. DC's shit talk is wholesome.
I don't know. I don't think there's
Uh,
shit talking in this. I don't think people should shit talk in sports. That's a new thing. That's a new rule that people shouldn't put in.
Can't, but then you're not going to get viewership, and then everyone's going to go out of business.
I just want UFC fighters to be like friends, and then they have to fight. I think that's better. Like, what if like we had to get into a fight in the ring, in the octagon,
No, that's okay.
and then it'd be like, we were like really chummy beforehand. Like, let's have a good fight, Jay, and we shake hands and stuff, and we hug it out in the beginning, and
I don't think that's possible.
then we fight.
It's kind of like when Justin
Justin Wong. Justin Wong.
No, Justin Gaethje fought Cowboy because they're friends, but like when leading up to the fight, he was not being friendly to Cowboy because he had to get himself into the mental
Yeah,
state.
yeah. You had to want to hurt someone, but
Yeah, you have to hate somebody.
yeah.
And the trash talk is just to sell the fight. It's fine.
Mm.
Yeah.
Agree to disagree, I guess. So yeah, YouTube channels. Let's get back on that topic. Have you never watched like any of the popular YouTube channels like Primitive Technology?
Is that the one where he like
Yeah, dude, it's so
builds
tight.
stuff? Yeah,
He's just
that
like
one's
a guy
cool.
in the Australian outback. I like the YouTube channels that don't have like, so like how we have like a shitty podcast because like we're like constantly begging for sponsors and stuff and like trying to get tons of money. But that guy, he just does his thing. He just films his videos. He doesn't request people like subscribe. He just puts out quality content and like is just happy with that, right? He's just a creator. That's
Good.
it's not a means for income for him. It's a passion project and he just does it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm all about like I want to sell out as
Oh
soon as
no,
possible,
dude.
get tons of money,
Don't
and
sponsor us,
just
Blue Apron or AT&T or
and just be out of it. Like, yeah, I working sucks, man. Actually, I shouldn't have said that. Some coworkers need to watch it. Working's awesome.
what yeah, I don't know. How do you feel about work? Like, do you know what I mean? Like when you wake up in the morning, are you excited to go to work each day?
No, of course not.
Oh, really?
I mean, going to my current job, that's different.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely, I'm excited. But let's talk about some of my previous jobs. And yeah, of course not, because I mean, at the end of the day, it's just all meaningless, right? Like, who cares? Like, none of the stuff you're working on is really like making much of a difference. And I think most people feel that way. You're just going up to your job to collect a paycheck.
No.
That's
Well.
not that's not how I feel in my current job,
Okay.
right? Well, let's make that very clear.
Okay.
Current employer
Right.
and coworkers
Right.
watching this.
Amazon.
Yeah, yeah. Whoa.
Sorry.
Let's
Sorry.
let's
Sorry.
let's let's
Sorry.
not
Sorry. Oh,
let's
sorry.
not
Sorry.
drop
Sorry.
names.
Bleep bleep. I
Uh,
don't know. I like teaching a lot. I think I don't know. I Teaching is one of the things where when I wake up, I'm actually excited to do it, and like I find that when I'm explaining stuff to people and they get something out of it, that's I don't know.
okay, yeah, that's different. So I would agree, like because
That's very
that's one of
fulfilling
the
for me.
more it's like a meaningful profession versus like a lot of tech jobs. Like let's say you're working at Facebook, like you're basically
Uh,
writing some code to like
so people can post their food
increase.
pics.
Yeah, but even worse than that, you're like moving a button a few pixels to the left so that you can generate more traffic to your website, or you're changing the color
Ah, it's
of a
gross.
font. So it's like the stuff you're working on. Like who really cares at the end of the day? You're not really making much of a difference
Yeah.
in the world. Facebook, if you're looking to hire me, just this is all
Facebook,
hypothetical.
we don't want your
Just
sponsorship, nor
no, no,
Instagram. We
no.
don't want any
No,
sponsorships.
no.
Yes.
I want your employment someday,
Nope.
potentially.
Nope. Nope. We
So,
don't need it.
yeah.
We don't need it. We don't need it.
Well,
Don't.
yeah, what I'm saying is most tech jobs, like, you're working on stuff, it's not like, you're not, like, curing world hunger. You're
If
just,
you
like,
if you didn't have to worry about money, what would you be doing?
oh, wait, did we already talk about this last time?
I don't think
'Cause
we.
I think, I would do what, what's his face did, James Cameron. I would, like, buy a submarine and go to the bottom of the ocean and just check that out. Look for new life forms that haven't been discovered, um, or try to save the rainforest. Maybe go to the rainforest. I would just
How,
be
how would you do
protecting
that?
the environment. I don't know. I don't know.
But you don't buy
Maybe,
biocompatible poop bags.
nah.
you're, you're just good. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. Yeah. I
What
think
would you do?
I
What
would
would you
teach.
do?
I would teach.
Oh,
If
okay,
money
okay,
was
okay,
not a concern, I would teach.
okay.
Unfortunately, I am like in my mid 30s, and I do have to be worried about money. Um, Teaching has become not very financially smart for me to do at this point, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. So that's why a lot of people they work meaningless jobs
That's why a lot of
because
people
they
don't want
want
to be
money.
teachers. Dude. It doesn't pay. Yeah, it's just
Yeah, no,
I
that's
don't.
why you gotta sell out. You gotta sell out, man.
I don't want to sell out, man. I don't
See,
think I
the
want.
thing is, if you sell out, then you can get enough money to actually pursue the dreams that you care about. You know, like nobody wants to just work all day.
Yeah.
except me at my current job. But,
Yep. Yep. Except when you binge watch too much Netflix,
oh God,
and you have
oh
to
God.
skip the next day.
Oh, actually, I will say this. I don't know if I said it last time. I actually am excited to go into work every day now because of this guy. Like just the
Just-
constant shrieking and crying and just the amount of work that is required.
You
Like
like
going
you
into
like going to work
go,
because you get to get away from your
it,
son.
it
I think that's what you
it's a
just said.
yes, it's a vacation for
Yeah.
me.
Okay.
Like it's a vacation, and I have a suspicion a lot of these like CEOs that work late hours, they're just deadbeats.
Yeah.
They don't want to go home and deal with that.
Do you guys order a lot of? Oh, I guess your in-laws are here, so you guys don't order a lot of takeout. I think I asked you this before.
Yeah, for now, but eventually it's just going to be Chipotle and Subway.
So, oh, okay. I know another sponsor that I don't want us to have. This is so. Do you ever go to the website Slick Deals?
No,
You know what it is, slickdeals.net.
I'm assuming they provide slick deals.
That is correct. You never been to? Do you not ever? Do you like never use the internet or something? Or
I'm not a big fan of technology in general. That's just the field I happen to work in.
but like, how do you buy stuff? I don't get how you buy stuff. You just go to
I
the
try
physical
not to.
store. Like go to brick and mortar stores.
Yeah, I like to go to brick and mortar
Oh.
stores.
That's why you. That's why you went to Petco. Yeah, explains it.
Yeah, I actually don't like how technology is making us more isolated, so that we can just get everything delivered to our door. I think it's
Well,
making us more antisocial.
sometimes you want like a slick deal, right? Like
Okay.
anyway, so
Yeah.
on slickdeals.net, which is there, you guys are free to sponsor us if you want. I'm okay with your product. They had recently they had this code on. Do you know about all these food delivery services like Uber Eats?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, and so they had this coupon code for Uber Eats, right? And it for a while, for like the first like 2 hours when they released the code, it worked nationwide, and then they changed it after like 2-3 hours to only work in New York and New Jersey, and it was a coupon code for like 50% off your entire order.
Okay.
So anyways, I don't know. I was just like, that was, so I downloaded the app specifically to use this coupon code, and then they took back the offer. But then as I was like looking at it, when you order food through Uber Eats, there's like tons of like fees and stuff, which makes sense. And I don't know how much of the driver actually gets paid, right? They get paid like $2 per delivery or something. So
Right.
I don't know. Uber Eats is just such a scam, dude. No one should support that kind of like, just go out to eat. I don't know.
Yeah, I totally agree.
So Uber Eats, don't support us. We don't want your money for this
Whoa,
podcast.
whoa! Oh,
Uber,
no.
we also don't want. I don't like Uber either.
Oh, God, stop.
There was one time, I've had like a lot of bad Uber experiences. Have you had bad Uber experiences?
Wait, are you talking about that time you made that guy afraid he was going to get deported?
No,
'Cause he
I'm
kept
just talking about
asking
like
where he was from?
just bad service. Like when I like
No, not
what?
really.
So one time I was with my family and we needed like an SUV to pick us up,
Right?
and this lady showed up in like a sedan, and I definitely selected that we needed 6 seats, and the lady showed up in like a passenger vehicle with 4 seats in it. It was the worst. And then I was like, why did you say that you could pick up 6 people when you're driving this stupid sedan? And
Okay.
and I couldn't get a refund because they had already charged. I don't know. It was dumb.
Wait, what did she say?
She just was like, I don't know. This is just what I drive. And I was like, okay, all right.
Well, I didn't even know you could select what kind of vehicle you wanted.
I don't.
Or did you just say you had 6 passengers?
You can select the vehicle type, like Uber XL.
Oh, okay.
But it
Alright,
was
so
like a
it's-
regular size car that was listed under Uber XL for some reason.
I would have tried to get a discount. I would just complain.
I
to
did.
Uber.
I got some money back.
Okay,
But
that's
I
good,
don't know.
that's good.
Uber's a crap service, I feel.
Whoa!
So
God,
don't sponsor us, Uber.
dude, we can't sell out and make tons of money if you keep killing all the sponsorships.
That's right. I don't want to sell out. I think that's the thing. Oh.
No, money is good. Money's good. See, he cried. He was very upset. He was very upset about what he said about you.
So when does your son start eating solid food?
I don't know, like a couple months or something.
When's he
I'm
start?
just-
When do babies have teeth? When does that start?
Also in a couple months. I'm not worried about any of that. I'm just going to the pediatrician every few weeks.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna digest the info
Yeah.
on a need to know basis.
How much does that?
It's already.
How does Wait, is your wife still working at her current job, or is she
No, she's on maternity leave.
okay? Is she gonna go back, or is it was she?
Yeah, she's gonna go back. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
but for a little bit.
When's she going back? How long is the maternity leave for?
I think it's until February or something.
Okay. Do you know Washington State has a paternity leave thing now? So like dads are like I think guaranteed like a certain amount of days.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, well, I know I have 6 weeks total, so I only
Okay.
took 1 week. So,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, I'm just gonna try and get my face back in the frame
Nice,
while
dude.
also gently rocking the baby. All right.
Is it bad to
Ooh.
like get kids used to falling asleep by that rocking motion? Because then you always have to do it.
I don't think so because I watched a lot of videos and they basically said just they need to be rocked
Yeah. Interesting.
because there's like this one guy who's like really popular
So you
in
do
the
watch a lot of
parenting
YouTube.
world.
You're just telling me that you watch all these YouTube channels.
I watch what I need to, and right now
No, you don't
I'm,
follow
I'm
specific
like
channels.
yeah, I don't follow specific channels. Like right now, a lot of stuff I watch are specific techniques, submission attacks for babies. You know how to subdue them, and you know like
Like a rear
you
naked
have to.
choke.
No, more like yeah, something like that. Except that won't kill the baby.
Right.
Yeah, like there's certain ways to hold them. There's like white noise. There's a lot of things you can do, and like rocking is one of them. So
How many pounds is your baby?
right now he's almost 12 pounds.
Oh.
So pediatrician said he's a little fat, but
You ever do like crunches with him, like you know, like with when you like you do crunches, so like there's some extra weight when you do the sit up, kind of.
oh yeah, that's not a bad idea because I haven't been able to work out as much,
Yeah.
so I might incorporate that. You know, like maybe do some squats.
Yep.
With the baby.
Do some right now on
Yeah.
live on stream.
No, that's okay because that could wake him. Yeah. All right. Okay. Okay. Crisis averted.
Oh man, that's all it takes. That's surprising. That's pretty easy.
Yeah, and then it's 5 a.m. and nothing you do will work.
Yep. And then you get to go to work, dude. Then you don't have to deal with it.
Yeah, but then going to work is like a vacation because it's
Oh.
like.
Do you ever take naps
There's-
at work? Do you guys have like the
Oh,
lounges?
absolutely, 100. Oh yeah, yeah. I take naps on the train. I take naps at work. Yeah, I have to. Cause yeah, sometimes he's good, but then some days he won't go back to sleep, and it's 5 a.m. And oh yeah, actually, like 2 nights ago, the neighbors upstairs like they stomped the floor,
Oh
like 'cause the
god.
baby was crying.
Oh,
I was pretty pissed. So like if they tried
What
to
time
start
was that?
anything, it was like 5 a.m.
Oh.
Because like the baby had been crying.
Do you know them?
And like
Have you seen them before?
no. So but if they introduce themselves and try to start any trouble, I will destroy them. I was pretty pissed off
Oh. Why are you so pissed off? I mean,
because like
they're just trying to sleep too, dude. They're just trying to sleep too. Just because you got a
No.
kid doesn't mean they should be punished.
no.
Equal.
No,
Oh, I don't know. I don't know, dude.
I don't think.
What
you
if-
realize how-
Okay, let me ask you this: what if your neighbor below you had a barking dog and it woke up your kid?
That's different though.
Why?
Because like you can train a dog to shut up, but like
Mm.
babies, you can't really train them.
You can't really train a
Yes.
dog to stop. Can you train your dogs to stop barking? Besides, like,
Yeah.
you can tell them to stop barking, but what if they just
No,
don't?
you can. It's a lot easier to do that with a dog, because you have like reward and punishment systems. Like you just spray them with water, like as a punishment,
Okay.
or you give them a treat when they shut up.
I
You
mean,
teach them a shut up command.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure dogs just go nuts sometimes too, and it's just hard to control too. So, but you'd be pissed in that scenario.
Yeah, because that it clearly means they didn't do a good job with their dogs.
Okay. Well,
Versus like babies.
you're,
Babies are way more unpredictable.
I guess.
And as somebody who's had a baby plus dogs, I can dog. Like right now, my dog's fine.
Can I see your dog? Lift up your dog real quick.
No, she's down over there. I'm not.
Can you point the
she's- I'm
webcam
not-
at her?
No, it's on my laptop.
Oh, okay.
She's-
Point your laptop
I'll-
towards
I'll-
the dog.
I'll put in a picture.
Okay.
But like usually, if a dog's like the times I've seen where dogs are barking nonstop is because the owners they don't walk their dogs.
Okay.
They keep the dog locked up in their house all day.
Yeah.
Like the dog has nothing to do, and so of course it's gonna bark. So that usually means the owner's bad. Like a crying baby, it's so unpredictable. Sometimes he'll sleep well, sometimes he won't. and I'm learning different submission attacks, and hopefully, you know, I'll find
Well,
that silver bullet.
it seems like a one-off thing, dude. It seems like a one-off thing, so you shouldn't be too pissed at your neighbors. They were just trying to sleep
Yeah,
too.
yeah. But I think I'm really liking this Ergo Baby carrier. So I'll find out how we can do a sponsorship deal with them.
Okay.
This is like the first time I'm using it, because my thought has been, since I take the night shifts, I can wear this and then just play turn-based computer games.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever. Yeah, like Civilization or Heroes.
Can you
'Cause, like,
are you interested in playing Age of Empires?
yeah, but like that's what I'm saying. That would be like, you're talking about playing multiplayer together.
No.
Like that's not gonna work.
This campaign.
Right?
This campaign.
Oh yeah, of course. Because any like I can only play single player games now.
Are you
Like,
good at Age of
multiplayer-
Empires?
No.
Okay,
But
good.
that's fine.
Download
But
it and play it on live on stream.
Yeah. I'm gonna. I've actually been wanting to play that.
Have you never played it before?
Not played it, but I've been wanting to get the HD editions.
Yeah.
I want to do Age of Empires 1 and then Age of Empires 2. I like both of them.
Same. Have you played Age of Mythology?
No. I'm sure it's good though.
All right, next topic. So I was listening to this podcast recently.
Okay.
It's from the YouTube channel CinemaSins. They do a podcast. Check them out if you
Okay.
guys. But they did a whole podcast about Tom Hanks. I'm not trying to steal their thunder, but what was the first Tom Hanks movie you ever saw?
Oh, Big, I guess.
Yeah,
Elementary
yeah, same,
school.
same. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that? Do you think that's actually the first one you ever saw, or that's like the first one you remember?
That's the first one I remember, but I think the first one I saw was Forrest Gump, maybe.
What? Big came out in the 80s. There's no way that. What? Those came out in very different time periods.
That's what I was saying. Like, the one I remember seeing was in elementary school. We watched Big.
Yeah.
But like, I don't remember much of that. But I do remember watching Forrest Gump eventually. I think that was the first
Yeah.
time
Well,
I remember.
Good,
watching
because
a
Big
Tom
was the
Hanks
one I
movie.
wanted to talk about.
Okay.
If you could have that scenario happen when you were a kid, would you do it?
What, become a grown up?
Yeah.
No, because I was barely functioning as a kid as it was. Like,
Uh-oh.
I was a wreck.
Oh, what do you mean?
Come on, it was just a complete mess.
I guess it was. Yeah, you're right.
There's no, like, I can barely function as an adult right now. Jeez. No, thank you.
That movie is like, I don't know. Like I remember when I was a kid, I was watching that movie and I was like, oh man, this is awesome. He gets to like have like this awesome job where he gets all this money, he gets to play with toys, and then he gets to like have sex with this like hot lady. And I thought that was super cool. But in
Wait,
retrospect,
he had sex. He had sex with a lady.
well, remember there's that coworker who's super into him. I don't actually know if they have sex or not. I don't.
No,
think,
because that would be pedophilia.
no, but he's
Right.
in the body of a 40-year-old man.
Yeah, I think that counts as pedophilia.
I'm not sure.
I don't think that's okay.
Maybe. I don't know. I can't remember. I thought they do in that film because they start living together. I thought.
But that's pedophilia. Not okay.
Yeah, it is a little bit weird.
Oh, so you thought it was awesome. So you actually did want that.
Well,
That's good.
looking back at it now, I don't think I would, but as a kid, I did. I don't know. It's weird how your perspectives changed when you actually become an adult.
Yeah. Well, I would say like the closest thing to achieving that is when you're in your 20s, because at that point you don't have any responsibilities.
Yeah.
Like kids, like dogs, but you're making pretty good money because
In your
you don't
20s,
have.
I don't. Well, not me, and I wasn't.
Well, no, because you don't have any dependencies. So like all the money, like.
I was in
it's
grad
all-
school. I was in grad school in my 20s.
Wait, but grad school is free for STEM. Like, you didn't pay for grad school.
Yeah,
right?
but I'm not making money, dude. Just
Yeah,
because
that's
I get
true,
free
that's true,
school
yeah.
and I get a little bit of a stipend.
Yeah. Okay, that's okay. So PhDs are kind of different.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why go to the website 100 Reasons Not to Go to Grad School. They mentioned that.
Yeah.
So like for most people, they start to work in their 20s. They don't have kids. They don't have pets. So all the money is going to them. They usually have an apartment shared with a lot of people, so they're not paying that much rent either. And then so now you can just like party it up.
I'm like my life is stunted because of grad school. Like
No, I know.
all these years behind, dude.
Yeah, like 100 Reasons Not to Go to Grad School. They mentioned that.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that, man.
that's fine. I have a PhD, so that's cool.
It is cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was really hard to get.
it's not. It's not. Stop
I
saying.
disagree.
Stop telling people it's hard to
I
get.
disagree. I'm not being sarcastic either, by the
You
way.
are. You are.
I'm not being sarcastic.
You could get one.
I saw how much my wife suffered. Like,
Wow.
no, thank you.
That's advisor dependent too. So as long as you find a good boss, it's relatively easy to get a PhD, I think.
Oh yeah, that is true. I think one of the issues is if you're on a visa, then you're basically an indentured slave.
Was your
And you're
wife on
kind
a
of screwed.
visa?
Yeah.
How did you meet your wife?
Match.com.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Did you have to pay for
So
that?
like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this was like right before the Tinder thing came out.
Oh.
So, but like I think Tinder is more for just like having sex. So
Yeah.
I don't know what people use like today to like find a
Coffee.
real relationship.
I think it's coffee meets bagel or something like that. So it's called.
Oh really? Okay.
It's like a more relationship based app.
Yeah. Because like back then it was like OkCupid, Match.com, Plenty of Fish. Plenty of Fish was like the bottom of the barrel.
Hmm.
Um, and then there was eHarmony that was like super serious.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then Match.com was kind of in the middle of that.
What's your sense for like online dating? Like, do you think it's like better? Think it's like easier to find compatibility? Because there's like,
I think online dating is terrible.
oh,
It's just soul crushing, and that was like even before like Tinder came on. 'Cause
you don't think it's
like,
easier to find matches though?
Not if you're an Asian guy. You're at the bottom. You're at the
But you
bottom
fill
of
out
the
like a
dating pool.
personality quiz, right? And so like
People are only going to judge based on your pictures. It doesn't
that's
matter.
not true.
Yeah, and like if you're Asian, you're just going to have it way harder.
Can you put on the screen what your profile picture was at the time when we match up with your wife?
Yeah, I can do it later.
Okay, okay, do that.
Post.
Post it like
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I will.
Okay. Do you remember
I-
what it?
Yeah. One of my pictures was me with like a vulture on my arm.
I knew you'd do something.
I have to. I'm an Asian guy, man. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, did you read this paper that the OkCupid guy did? So OkCupid was one of the biggest dating sites back then,
Yeah.
and he was a big data guy. And he crunched numbers. Asian guys got the lowest
Oh, I know.
number of responses by far.
Do you think it's different
Like,
nowadays?
Doubtful. Like
Let's look
the
it up.
best
Let's look it up
race-
right now. Let's look it up right now.
The best race to be is white still.
Look it up right
I'm
now.
pretty
Look
sure.
up. Look up. I don't know. I can't Google it because I'm on this secure
Why can't you
server.
Google it?
I'm on the secure server right now. I can't do it.
What?
Yeah. Can you do it easily or no?
I don't wanna. Okay, hold on.
What keywords would we even search for here? But you think that's still true? Like Asian guys probably have the least amount of matches.
Oh, absolutely.
I think that's what it used to be like. I think the stereo. Well, I don't know. We've talked about this a lot too.
Yeah. Okay. Asian guy.
Because that was in like 2000, early 2000s, right? That was
Okay,
when-
2016. It's Washington Post
Mhm.
says online dating is harder for Asian men.
Mhm.
Um,
But that was before that stupid movie Crazy Rich Asians came out.
yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Like, and also I'm being blocked from viewing this article. But anyways, I'm pretty sure it's still true. Yeah. So I think. So I'm just talking from the perspective of an Asian guy. Like, online dating's horrible. You just have to deal with like way more rejection. It's just rejection after
But
rejection.
that's why you
And
do online dating, so you don't have to deal with that.
No, you do, because you're getting constantly rejected, and then like even my white friends, they still have to deal with a lot of because if you're not like good looking and tall, like you just like my friends, they would just use a spreadsheet to keep track of how many people they messaged each week and what the status was for each person, and then like eventually they would gather statistics and they would find like, okay, if I want to have a date every week, I need to message 200 people. It's soul crushing, you know.
Mm. But, I mean,
it becomes a grind.
But think about it in the way that how long would it take you to do that versus like approaching 200 people in the bar, or wherever people meet?
Right. Well, I don't think I would approach anyone in the bar because like for a serious relationship, I don't think that's a good idea.
I'm trying
Sorry
to
if
I'm
that-
trying to think of like times we've gone out drinking and trying to remember if you ever tried to hit on any women. I think you have.
Oh no, no way! I'm terrified of women. I would never talk to them. But like I'm saying, like the bar is probably not the best place to meet people.
Yeah.
Because like, sorry if this triggers anybody, but like there's a lot of career alcoholics there.
We should tell a story about once when we went out to the bar. Do you remember that time we tried to order nectarinis at the at the Irish Immigrant? I think it was called.
Okay, and what happened?
Well, that drink is from. Have you ever seen the TV show Scrubs?
Okay, this sounds familiar, and they didn't know how to make
They
it.
didn't know how to make it because it's some made up drink or something. And then we like went online because this is I think this is well, I didn't go on my. I think you had internet on your phone. Did you have internet on your phone back then? This is when you were working for like Twango or something.
Nokia. Yeah. So my phone had internet. Yeah.
Okay, so you were looking up a nectarini and it had like this weird list of ingredients, and the bartender made it, I think, based on that list of ingredients.
Right.
And it was like super disgusting. That was also the night I think that we have this picture of you and you're like passed out on the street.
Whoa. This sounds like fake news.
I think there's a picture of that. You're like,
This sounds like
it's
fake
in front of
news.
that church on the Ave.
Doesn't ring a bell.
I'll look it up later and I'll send it to you and then you post it right here.
Oh no, that's okay.
Okay. Everyone
I
can
mean,
search for it on the internet. I'll post it on our
How
website.
are you gonna search for a made-up picture?
I have it
Story
somewhere on
doesn't-
Facebook. Or Pablo has it.
Story doesn't add up.
It's either I have it, Pablo has it, or Dgoklu has it.
Don't remember what you're talking about.
Okay. Oh man.
But yeah, like I would say, like I don't think meeting somebody at a bar is like the best way. So
I agree.
I think online dating is good, but I think like today's online dating, because like today's Instagram society with instant gratification and like swiping left,
Mhm.
like I think it's just going to be way more shallow. And then like there's this whole thing called ghosting now that kids do.
Oh
which is
yeah.
really annoying.
Yeah.
Like yeah, just the whole thing's really bad.
How do we change that, man? We gotta change that. We stop using the internet. Just stop using the internet.
Yeah, that's what I was saying last time, right? The internet's bad.
Are you
Uh,
are you like Brad Pitt's character in Fight Club?
I never watched Fight Club. but
What?
Probably.
You never seen Fight Club?
No, I never watched it.
Wow.
I think I have a rough idea. So yeah, I think I am kind of like.
What is the last film
Uh,
that you watched? Now that you're a dad, you probably can't watch as much.
Oh, I watch films on Netflix.
Okay,
So
what-
my wife wanted to watch like this French romantic animated movie. It's called.
The Petite Prawns?
No, it's called I Have No Body.
What?
She's like. It was just showing up on Netflix. It looked interesting, so we checked it out. And it was pretty good. It's like one of those artsy fartsy movies. And okay, I think I don't know if I'll be able to call him this time.
Okay.
I think he's pretty
Oh, you got it. You got it.
We'll see. But we're almost at the 1 hour mark, anyways.
Okay.
Yep. So I think we got enough for 1 hour episode.
All right.
Any closing thoughts before I have to deal with this?
No, you're good, dude. Yep. Just Sprint or AT&T. Don't give us a sponsorship. We don't want it. Okay.
But no,
um,
no, jeez, no. stop.
That'll do it this week for.
We're not gonna have anyone left to sponsor us. Joe Rogan, if you want to invite us on your show.
Joe Rogan Experience,
yeah,
get out of here. We don't want it. We don't want it. All right.
All right.
Thanks
Thanks
everyone
for
for
watching.
watching this week's episode of For the
Be
Lulz.
sure to subscribe.
Yep, and
Yep.
hit that like button. We will be back when Jay's son stops crying at some point.
Yep. All right. Thanks for watching, guys.
All right. Thanks for watching,
Bye-bye.
everyone.
Bye bye.